Hey everybody. Well, had my 2-week checkup on Friday with my doctor and it went good. And I was telling her how great I felt and blah, blah, blah. And she said, well, you can go ahead and try and start introducing some soft foods. So I did. And I finally have my first thing to complain about. It hurt. I mixed up some tuna with some mayonnaise and had a few spoonfuls of that. And it put a hurting on me. I got heartburn. I overate. My definition of small has to change. You know, when they say small meals, like right now especially, because I had 3 like tablespoons, and the third one is what did me in. But I also think I'm not going to be allowed tuna, you know, for a while. So I'm just not ready for it. So spent yesterday with water, you know, and the shakes. And then today I got some cottage cheese and yogurt and mixed those together and haven't had any problems. But I went and got the heartburn stuff because that was the worst, was just having such bad heartburn. So yeah, I think it's important that we don't rush it back. You know, like I want to eat regular food, but on the same hand, after that experience, I'll just stick with my shakes and water, and you know, the cottage cheese and yogurt thing seems to be working okay. So we'll take our time instead of just being like, okay, here we go, I'm gonna have it. It wasn't worth it. And I think that, you know, what my idea of what small is and what small really is for me where I'm at right now are a couple different things. So you're gonna have to work on that. And you know, the good thing is I'm finding like I'm not eating and like keep continuing to eat just because I can. It's just like, no, I'm done, you know, and I'm not gonna push it because it gets uncomfortable. So learning a lot. The thing I would say is, you know, it's 2 weeks out, so I'm still healing, but pushing through, I think, is where people get in trouble. So if you've had the surgery and you're like, oh, I'm ready to change off my water and shakes, be ready to go back if you need to. You know, there's no shame in that. And I still feel good physically and emotionally and with energy wise, but you know, when you have that, when you get kind of sick once from that eating, even though it seems like such a small amount, you're like, I can't believe this, but it's really uncomfortable. So had to make some changes, but you know, hey, it can't all be good all the time, right? You'd like it to be, but you know, I think just because I was on water and protein shakes, your body's easy. It's easy for them to absorb. I did start my multivitamins and didn't have any issues with that, which is nice. So yeah, there's a lot going on, but long, big scheme of things, it's not too bad, but sometimes you learn the lessons the hard way. And when people talk or you read about taking super small bites, it's smaller than you think. And you have to chew still a lot, you know, otherwise it gets a little uncomfortable. So last night was probably the most uncomfortable sleep I've had since the night of the surgery, because I just had the heartburn and it was uncomfortable. So making the adjustments, I think the important thing is making those adjustments and making them right away instead of trying to push through it and think, oh, I can get through this. I don't want to. I want to do it the right way, and I want to feel good while I'm doing it, and that means going back sometimes. So that's kind of the update. Like I said, not all good, definitely not all bad. So we'll talk to you later.